Midsummer Night's Dream is based around 4 lovers, which is Lysander, Hermia, Demetrius, and Helena. From what I can tell, Lysander is Edward, and Lysander loves Hermia, and Hermia obviously loves Lysander, and Hermia is Bella. So Edward loves Bella, Bella loves Edward. Lysander loves Hermia, Hermia loves Lysander. You get that. I think that Demetrius is Jacob, because in the story of Midsummer Night's Dream, Demetrius loves Hermia at first, but eventually falls in love with Helena, who is in love with him. So I say Demetrius is Jacob because Jacob loves Bella first, but I think there's a good chance that there may be some imprinting involved on his part, because I don't think Stephanie would have mentioned imprinting without it affecting someone a little more crucial to the plot than a few of the wolves that we've only met once. So that also means that whoever Helena is maybe whoever Jacob imprints on, which that'd be interesting to see if it happens and who it happens with. Do also have to say that Hermia's father, Aegeus, or Aegeus, however you want to say it, wants to force her to marry Demetrius, which I'm not going to say Charlie's trying to force Bella to marry Jacob or anything like that, but it's kind of obvious that he would prefer Bella with Jacob than with Edward. He's kind of made that opinion known. So, I mean, that's kind of the connection there. Another connection would be that Midsummer Night's Dream starts with a wedding, which is the released chapter. This chapter was released by Stephanie Meyer. It's not a spoiler. It's not something that's not supposed to be out there. It was released by her. It was in the special edition of Eclipse. Everyone can find it somewhere. It's already talking about the fact that the wedding is coming up between Edward and Bella. So it very well may start with a wedding, just like Midsummer Night's Dream. Some people are saying that the potion sequence of events with the potion in Midsummer Night's Dream may involve the surfacing of a hidden power between one of the new characters, or some type of confusion involved in a battle or something. Again, give me your theories, let me know what you think. And the good news is, if it's based at least this much on Midsummer Night's Dream, in the play, all the lovers end up with who they're supposed to be with. They end up with their true loves, Lysander with Hermia, Demetrius with Helena. So, if she's following Midsummer Night's Dream at least to that much of an extent, then we're pretty much gonna be able to say that Edward and Bella are together and Jacob is gonna be with someone. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But, you know, it'd be nice. And it'd be nice if she got bitten. Have to admit, I'd like that myself. So, you know, just let's see what's gonna happen. Another thing I want to talk about, and this one kind of coming out of nowhere, I just kind of been watching the trailer a bunch lately, and both trailers actually, and I've kind of noticed something that I want to see what other people's opinions are. If you watch the trailer, there's a point, well, in both trailers, there's a point where Bella's walking to her truck right before the car accident scene, and she sets some things on her hood and she's fiddling around in her bag. But if you notice, when she sets her things down, she has a golden apple in her hand, and I'm trying to figure out where this golden apple comes into the story, because obviously it's never mentioned in the book, but I'd like to know what the golden apple means. Sorry about the AIM sound effects, people signing on and off, forgive that, but I still want to know what the golden apple means. So I'm trying to figure out, because I mean, the things that I think, it can either be a reference to the apple on the cover and the forbidden fruit symbol and all that type of stuff. And also, the golden apple is included in a lot of mythology around the world. It could, like in Norse mythology, I can't talk today, Norse mythology, the apple represents immortality. It gives immortality to the gods. And in Greek mythology, there's a story of Hera, who has an orchard of trees that grow golden apples that give immortality. And it's the 11th labor of Hercules to retrieve these golden apples from the protection of a 100-headed dragon. Which, the common thread is, these golden apples symbolize immortality somewhere along the line, which is really interesting because obviously the Cullens are immortal, as well as many of Bella's enemies, which are immortal. And it's the one thing Bella wants most in the world is her immortality, so she can be with Ed. What you think? Again, send me your theories, and I will try and post a video right before Breaking Dawn comes out with some of the more interesting theories, see what other people think. So anyway, peace out, much love, see you in the next episode, bye.